Hello, I wanted to just, I don't know, give you guys some pointers when I'm drawing horses. Ignore this one, I was trying to do a tutorial through the camera and it was just not turning out lovely. So, just stacking shapes in general, basically. Some good pointers I like to do is, when you're stacking shapes, like, instead of sideways, you're stacking them like this. I tend to draw, like, the withers more than the shoulder, which the shoulder would probably be around here. The withers will just kind of bleed into the back, and then the back is there, and then the butt. Boop. That's not the greatest looking leg, but what I really want to point out to you is stuff like this. So here, we've got a box for a wrist, and here I'm imagining a tube, right? A tube. That is the tube. And then we're just going to draw a box of meat and curve it here. And that's, the elbow is going to be like right around here. And yeah, when you saw before what that looks like, and it looks nice. To simplify the design to flow into the pec muscles, you go ahead and just go from the SCM and just boop, draw the straight line. And to get these guys looking right, you basically want to imagine the shoulder line. So this guy is going to move up and down depending on where the shoulder is. It could probably even be up here, but you do kind of want to keep them even. So good little spike right here will let you know that we're looking at a pec muscle, and then we're looking at the shoulder blade. So simple as that. Very easy to get across. The triceps usually overlapping the arms, so you can depict that any way you want. Depends on the horse. Sometimes the elbow is more prominent. But just a simple, I don't know, a little curvy line is fine. And to stack the shapes, like getting a hoof to overlap, I think that's the fetlock. Don't quote me on that. Could be a little tricky. But what I like to do is imagine, hoof, so it's kind of splayed out, and then ground and foreshortening. And since we're pretty much eye level with the hoof, we're going to be looking at it here. So this curve is going to go up, and then it gets smaller. So if we were looking down at the hoof, that might look a little different. The curve will go that way, right? So you want to add this little tiny shelf, and then just go boom, straight back. Trust me, that line right there is going to be your saving grace at getting this stuff to look right. And you can see I'm overlapping the fetlock here, whereas here, from the up angle, this is overlapping the hoof bumpies. I forget. I don't know. I forget the term. And then for the wrist, you just kind of, or this joint. Sorry, that's not the wrist. It's like on the toes, knuckles. You want to imagine it going up, and then kind of making this sharp kind of diamond-y triangle shape like this. That'll help you position it because this is going to sit lower than this. So same thing, just imagine this sort of triangle diamond-y shape. And you can box it up a bit because there are bones and stuff there, the bone joints. Make it really thin, as thin as you are comfortable with, a box. And then this part you can make pretty buff right there. That curve can be pretty extreme. Bring it in and like that. And sometimes I like to add this little mark right there. That's pretty much your thumb overlapping your forearm. So yeah, if they had thumbs, they would be here. Very interesting. Little dew claw. Which, I mean, they've got, the little vestigial, what is it? It's probably here, actually, I think. Chestnut, yeah, that's the word. That's basically their thumb claws. Did you know? Probably. Don't quote me again. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you. Imagine the shoulders as a square to help you box up the creature. And then you can, push that out and give them their shoulder blade. You can overlap the muscle here, or you can accentuate this muscle. It's up to you what you want to depict. And, yeah, those are the shapes. have fun with the horsies. Just make the eyes, just make the bridge wider than you think you need. Imagine a little shelf here. Pinch this off. Eyebrows will be bigger than cheekbones and the jawline. Usually the jawline will never come and meet that, but they can. I don't know. Let's just play around with shapes and try and look at things at different angles. Ears are tricky. Just imagine a little circle, and then you go little flare that points, that way. Cut it down and cut it in, and then redraw those little tubies. Do these little markings. This is not easy drawing through a camera. That was awful. That was an awful ear, but you get the point. Tubes. More or less. Yeah, there we go. His eyebrows should be very pointy, like this, and then just cut it in. So, wow, that was awful. Eyebrows. And then his eyes, I like to start like making them Lion King eyes by putting these, push them out farther than you think they need to go. Draw those lines. And then where your eyebrows comes in, it's like here and here. So you're going to start them kind of low, lower than you think they should be. You draw that line, and then you just curve towards that cut line. Bring the eyes, wrap them around the face, and there you go. Like this one would just kind of, see he's wrapping around here. And give him some eyelashes. It's not the greatest, but you get the point. They are wrapping around the face like this. Yeah, I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will try to do it with a better picture. But, yeah, hooves are tricky. Good luck.